Hello Libra, welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma. Let's do your reading for the week of March 13th through the 19th. And let's take a look and see what energy is going on for you. And directly after this, I am going to open up and do a live Q&A. So if you want to hang out a little longer with me after I do Libra, here we go. Oops, let's start from the top, shall we? Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups. Ooh, I like this. So what's true is Leo and Virgo had a little bit of a shit show going on. But for you, Libra, I am seeing that you're going to feel a little stuck energy. You have the Hangman. That's not going to be uncommon for a lot of us as we're feeling a little stuck with the changes that are going on with isolation and, what's the word I'm looking for? Isolation and quarantine, stuff that's going on with the coronavirus and travel is inhibited, etc. But this is the Three of Cups, which is keeping things isolated and being around a family and people that you know. I am seeing the Queen of Coins, which money might not be a problem for you this upcoming week. For you, Libra, I am seeing things getting easier, a little celebration to be happening. I am seeing the Knight of Swords, which is a little short-tempered. You're getting the Lover's card too, a little Pisces energy right there. But the Lover's card is a little bit about duality. That one came up for us in the Virgo reading. And that's all about that duality and trying to find the balance in the middle of all of this. There is some subtle changes happening for you, but for right now, you do definitely have the Hangman, which is feeling stuck. For those of you that are in leadership positions or starting to make decisions regarding your family, I am seeing the Emperor. And the Emperor is all about forward motion, being aggressive about getting the things that you need and taking leadership. As you're moving through all of this, you're finding a little bit difficult balance with the Queen of Wands, which is protecting house and home and going out and getting what you need to do. So I know, for example, my partner, Moxie, she's talking a lot about that duality right now because how am I going to go out and get my money? And I've got kids at home, like that, finding that balance in between the two. And I feel like Libra, this is the perfect manifestation of that, is these two different energies that are coming together and clashing for you. I do see that you have the Two of Swords. You're a little undecided about things that happen for Virgo as well. Two of Swords, and I'll say this every time I see this card, don't stay in that space too long. Indecision is a decision. If you want some of this motion to break up for you, you've got the Hermit card. Now, I'm sorry, the Hangman may be you having your hands tied. It's purgatory. It's applying for a house or applying for a loan or, waiting for a pregnancy. There's just nothing you can do but sit and wait. However, if you lube the engine by turning one wheel, the others will follow. The Two of Swords indicates indecision. You've got these scales weighing on every decision and you don't feel as if you're going to win. You don't feel as if any decision you make is going to be beneficial right now. So you don't make a decision, and that can be some stuck energy too. So pay attention to your impulse buying. I am seeing the Knight of Coins, and sometimes that we have this impulse to just jump out there and spend the money in this whole bird flipping thing where you're like, I'm just going to do it anyway and I'll fix it later. Be cautious of that, because I feel like you're going to want to be impulsive with your money and your mouth. I feel like your decision making right now is like, I might just whatever. I don't know. So that's the Page of Swords. But here's the true thing is I do see the Six of Cups. There is some celebration or a birthday or some kind of energy where you're going to have some celebration going on. I do see some internal balance for you. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, because the Seven of Cups right here is talking about you finding a center and a balance. So you might find yourself a little isolated with the Nine of Swords. You might feel like your voice isn't being heard and it's almost impossible to make anything change or shift right now. However, you do have a good core and an internal balance that's going to be beneficial for you later, a little unshakable. You do have the Seven of Swords though, along with the celebration card. So things might not be as bad as you think. So don't let your attitude get in a way of showing you what's really underneath these things. I do see the Chariot card. So unlikely that a lot of us are traveling, but travel is definitely on your mind. And quite possibly a move here. So let's take a look and see what your Libra moon energy looks like, your feelings, emotions, and how you play with your relationships. If you want a one-on-one, karmaondeck.com, you should probably do that. I won't be able to pick apart your personal relationship. However, I am going to tell you how you're thinking and feeling. Let's take a look and see what Libra's got on the brain. Family. All about family right now. Nostalgia, wanting things to be the way they are. I don't know why Libra is feeling as if they've got a monkey on their back, but you do. You have the Queen of Swords. There's your mouth. There's your attitude. You and Virgo were both getting this card. And sometimes I was saying in their reading that sometimes there's this feeling of, you know, if I don't say this thing, they're going to keep doing this. And you come to an understanding that sometimes there are only individuals that only hear the hard words, like, you know, stop it, stop it, stop it. You know, it's like that's the only time they really pay attention. And I feel like you need to bring that card out and deal that card and say to someone, enough's enough. I am seeing Libra being a little restless about emotional stuff this week. You have the 10 of Swords. So you're feeling very much like a victim. You have the Devil card. And that card often tells us that someone's either lying to us, we have a conflict, or there's substance abuse going on. So pay attention to the dynamics around you. I do have the 8 of Cups, which tells me that there might be something you want to walk away from or leave behind. And that's only because you feel as if you're the only one pulling the weight. You do have the Hierophant card. So some of you are feeling restless and like that relationships aren't moving, aren't shifting. There's too much drama to be dealing with. And you're finding yourself at this moment of crossroads. You're starting to really start to get to the place of speaking up for yourself, having an ability to speak your piece and mentioning what your needs are. We have the Fool card, and the Fool card is all about opportunity, crossroads, making a decision. Just think Wizard of Oz. You're chilling and here comes Dorothy. She wants to go see this Oz guy and you're like, but I'm good, but I might miss out on this great journey. You're in this moment where your options, opportunities, potential is all sitting in front of you, yet you're feeling a little stuck and you have these obligations on you that you feel as if, you know, if I go do this thing, I'm going to be shirking on my responsibilities. So don't make any impulsive decisions. Go ahead and take a look at the data before you make these decisions. You have the Page of Wands, so be cautious of being impulsive with decision making and work especially. This is a lot of stuck energy, but you also have this need to find balance. Temperance card is right here. Temperance is all about balance. You know, Libra. So the other thing I worry about is sleep for you. This is the 9 of Swords, and that means that you either are having some insomnia or restless sleep, might even be having some lucid dreaming for some of you that do travel. The 8 of Cups, though, man, you're like, listen, this is the last time we're going to be going through this. I know that if I am betrayed one more time, I'm ready to let go. So you really are at the proving grounds right now. You're definitely Hunger Games with it. Do or die. Let's pull a card for you from Divination of the Ancients, Libra. And then after this, I am going to pop on and do some Q&As for those of you that want to do that. Spontaneity. So the card that comes up is Fire. Libra, you may be feeling as if in all this stuck energy, this restless energy, that you're feeling as if you need some spontaneity. The Fire card is the inspiration. It's the thing that gets chemicals and connections and speed and firing things back and forth and inspiration. So the spontaneity card, it's telling you that there are opportunities for you to be spontaneous. I definitely see celebration happening for Libra. Spontaneity, fire, this might be the inspiration that I don't know, I keep hearing inspiration when I'm looking at this card, and even though that's not what it's about, I'm hearing that Libra right now needs some inspiration. So whatever it takes for you to get there, I don't know if it's meditation, getting yourself a life coach like myself, getting yourself clear. I don't know if inspiration comes from prayer or church, but I definitely feel as if Libra is in need of a little bit of spontaneity. Thank you for hanging out with me. Book your one-on-one, comeondeck.com. We'll look at your relationships. We'll look at your money. We'll take a look at your spiritual path. Book your appointment. Stick around, like, subscribe, share. I'll catch you on the flip side. Come see me on the live. I'm going to do some Q&As right after this. And I will see you guys next week.